What's up, YouTube? Jester here. So there's been a lot of leaking over the last couple of months about Battlefield Labs, around Battlefield Labs, the next Battlefield, and I have I have refrained from talking about it because I don't want to talk about stuff that's not officially released yet, because you don't know if the stuff in the labs is actually going to make it to Battlefield 6 release, and if it does, it may not even be represented the same way. So hopefully we're going to get some official news from EA DICE here in the next month or two. They're going to drop a trailer and we can watch that and talk about it and move forward from there. What I would rather talk about today, though, is skins. A lot of worry in the community right now about skins and how far DICE is going to go, as opposed to like Call of Duty and what some other games are doing right now, and people are a little nervous about it, so let's talk about it. So the Battlefield community has been talking on Reddit recently about the prospect of skins in the new game, and for the most part people are worried that because DICE and EA are putting such a heavy focus on the Battle Royale, which would be free to play, that they're going to put a heavy emphasis on wacky skins, more so than they ever have. And ever since Battlefield 5, when DICE introduced skins you could buy, people have been complaining that it breaks the thematic narrative a bit. And to be fair, it kind of does. I mean, just look at some of these skins for 2042. There's no way you can see these on the battlefield and still pretend that this game is a serious military shooter. But in all honesty, this game was never a serious military shooter. Battlefield 1 was the last game that had a premium service. So the only way for DICE to make money on the player base after release is with seasons and an in-game store for character, weapon, and vehicle skins. There's no going back to the old days. They will always sell skins, so the question becomes, what level of creative latitude are we as the community willing to accept in the look of our characters? I think the player base exists on a spectrum. On one side are the no skin side. They want the soldiers for the different factions to keep their base faction look and be as faceless and generic as possible, a la Battlefield 3. The other side are crazy loony skins and IP crossovers. Now most of us, I expect, are somewhere in between. We want skins and we will pay for them. I think for the most part, no one in the Battlefield community would accept the level of crazy skins that COD has. At this point, COD has just become a version of Fortnite with a different engine. With all the IP crossovers, the Call of Duty franchise has completely left the military theme of its origins. But it didn't do that without reason. If those skins didn't sell, they wouldn't sell them. So there's a market out there for that, which means there's money out there for that. And this is why we're all a little worried for Battlefield 6. If EA can make money on it, they will try to. For me, I absolutely want customizable skins in the game, and a store to buy them. I think the sweet spot for Battlefield is what Battlefield 5 did. It provided a way to buy thematically appropriate skins and give you the ability to mix and match legs, torso, and head. So not only could you buy a skin, you could combine it in a unique way to stand out and still be accurate to the game, which was World War II. 2042 pushed the limits of this a little bit with some of their skins, but I still think it was better than not having a choice. Look at this skin. This is the douchiest skin in the game, and it looks ridiculous. But I bought it for those reasons. It's borderline. It's clearly lame, but at the same time, it's thematically correct. It is military, and it is tactical. My hope for Battlefield 6 is that they dial some of this back a little bit without losing the fun of the skins. My fear is that they're going to go farther and start doing IP deals and put non-Battlefield characters in the game. The core player base would revolt, but it wouldn't matter to EA if they were going to replace those core players with all new players, which is what it seems they're planning to do if the leaks of them wanting to hit 100 million players across all Battlefield games is true. They might be willing to sacrifice the core players for the broader base. Ultimately, I think we'll probably get what we want from the skins. I mean, the mercenary forces of 2042 are gone, and they're being replaced by nation-state militaries, which is a good thing. I really don't look forward to getting stabbed in the back by SpongeBob and having to take my tags. So that's my opinion. Keep the skins, keep it respectful, give you the ability to mix and match and tweak your skins to make them unique. Don't do any crazy IP crossovers with Ninja Turtles and Terminators and all that crap. Well, that's all I have on this one. If you liked what I did in this video, don't forget to leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Remember, we stream every Wednesday and Sunday from 8 to 10 Eastern, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.